And a thoughtful moment indeed. The national anthem and a crowd anxiously awaiting the tip-off. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan with my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And for the home team, pass to Clark. Number 2. And he's way off from outside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Here's Clark. Fires from the corner. The shot is off.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Number 5. And the 3 off target. And here's the break. Dishes it to Clark. Number 53. Drains the three-pointer.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I briefly spoke with the home team's head coach. I asked what he thought might give them an edge going into this game. He said, well, our shot blocking is always a cornerstone for us. To have the ability to protect the rim, really, I think, is invaluable. And one thing that helps sets us apart on the defensive end. Guys, let's see if they can lock it on the paint.
Thank you very much, Doris. The defensive strategy, guys, being heavily enforced by the coaching staff.
And that's in large part because of the talent they have on that side of the ball. A lot of length, speed, quick hands. They've got a lot of ability on that side of the field.
Well, when you've got the horses, you got to ride them and let them run. And defensively, they definitely got some horses.
Takes a 3, and that one's good. He's got 6.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Number 5. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Here's Gatling. Connects from three-point range.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Down just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Number 5, blocked, but he stays with it. Number 25, and off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. He feeds it to Clark. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Clark's got his first points of the night.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Number 5. Nailed it with a triple.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
The feed now to Clark. Launches it. No good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Number 5. No good with the elbow jumper.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Good. He's got 5. And a lowly 30% to start this game out. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Passes it to Clark. Three-pointer. No good. No one near him. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you. He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
Number 53. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Number 5. Can't hit from in close.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Great look, but off the mark. Gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Leads him in there. Number 53. And a miss here on the triple.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he is gone ice cold here.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And 33% here in the first quarter. Number 13. Off target from three-point range.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they got the edge on the ground.
Rudely thrown down after the offensive rebound. He is ramped up now.
Yes, you're right, and you figure this game might come down to a few of those effort plays.
Always does, Kevin.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Seems like that kind of a contest tonight.
Trying his luck deep. Cannot hit. A chance here to retake the lead.
Showing some intensity here in these last few minutes.
And hit. Here's Clark. Fires for 3. Shot is off.
Defense didn't give him any space there.
Number 23 bangs home the trifecta.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Will it go? Shot is no good. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
I got ball.
And the pass to Daniels. Fires the three. Lets the three fly. Jams it with authority.
And that just shows you why it's so important to win the second shot game.
Yeah, you know, those second shots are usually the easy ones, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because the defense is out of position on the shot attempt and in terms of rebounding lanes. He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. I mean, it happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep being productive even when you go through a shooting drought.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
Being a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Number 13. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
When a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here.
To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Daniels. Just 26% early. Number 2. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. 1:52 left here in the first quarter. Number 25. Off target with the jump hook. It's a 4-point ball game. The three, and that one's good. He's got 8.
Wow, he's got such a sweet three-point stroke. The way he can shoot it, forcing opposing bigs out on the perimeter, can really open up the lane.
He's back up, and Walton with the block. And here we go. He dinks the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
1:14 left in the first quarter. The three, and that one's good.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Kicks it to Daniels. Number 23, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Coleman. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Coleman. Launches a three. Shot is off. And here is Walton. The dish to Daniels. For the three. The offensive rebound. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And that does it for the first quarter. The away team, they're up by 9. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
Number 5. No good on the triple.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arm.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Being a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. A free ball.
Right there!
No luck. Being like 21% from the field so far. Number 53. Number 13. And Walton sends it back.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
And so here's the home team. It's a 10-point game. Number 2 buries the long-range jumper. He's got 8. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. From the arc. And that one's good.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Takes the 3. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Number 21. That's blocked. But they recover it. Number 5. From 13 feet, it goes down. 5 points in the game. Gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. Going just 1 for 5. Number 4. Hits the three-point bomb. Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Number 25. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
The visitors on defense. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. There's the triple. No good. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. From past the arc. That's good. 12 points for him.
Got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them back.
Number 5. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
For 3. No good.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Looking to get back on track here. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Ball stolen. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
Here's Clark, and it's blocked.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game. And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, hitting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Number 5. And that one's on target from the wing.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Gone 4 of 7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter.
That's all you.
Number 2. Cans the shot with nobody near him. He's got 10.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Number 5 drills the three-pointer.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Shoots the 3. Can't get it to go.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Shot is off.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter. A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
And 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Tipped. Number 25, defended by Clark. Lets it go. Top of the key jumper, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Shot clock at 6. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Tell you what, he's just got too much speed. They've got to find a better matchup for him.
There you go.
So it's the visitors now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Number 25. A three-pointer, no good. In just 28%, they're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. From downtown, can't get it to go. Being about 35% from the floor, not much falling for them. Fades. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
He dishes it to Clark. Number 2. And the lead is down inside single digits. He's got 13.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here. They're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Here's Clark. Number 2. Can't hit. Being 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Oh, trying for it. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. On defense, the home team. Trailing here by 8. Pulls up. And he hits the jump shot. He's got 5.
Boy, that is a tough shot.
And just 39% in the second quarter. Here's the 3. That's good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Lets it go with the 3. No good.
Showing some strength in the paint. Tough rebound.
To the inside. Number 23. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
Clearly, and they've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it here in the second quarter.
Such a wide open look. He's got 14.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
No good from Clark. Being at 36%, they really seem out of sync offensively. Number 23. A stupendous finish in traffic.
They're working in closer to the bucket here in the second.
Yeah, Clark, the threes really weren't falling early, and sometimes seeing a few easy ones go down can get your offense back into a groove.
Great D that time from Walton. Here is Daniels. Number 2. They get it back. Number 10. Blocked. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. He used that pick to perfection.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Number 2, defended by Clark. On the wing, Daniels. This one for 3. The shot, no good. Been terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Number 23. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Feeds it to Daniels. He kicks it to Walton. With 4 seconds on the clock, number 10. Tried to tip it in, but couldn't quite get it. And so we wrap up the first half. The away team, they lead by 9. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
The weekend is finally upon us, and on this Friday night, it's time for the halftime show. Some good basketball for the away team. An excellent job of getting into the paint, piling up those second chance points. And the home club still hanging in there. They're really working that ball around, doing a nice job keeping the D off balance. And that will be all for us. Thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to beautiful San Francisco, the Bay Area, and a view of the Bay Bridge. Number 25, defended by Clark. Three-pointer. The shot is off. Number 30. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Number 5. That 3 off the mark. Number 53. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That one is off. And he's good on the second. Gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Gatling. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Pass to Clark. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
And that one's good.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Number 53. Number 30. The layup off top.
And they've missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
Beyond the arc. It's Clark with the rebound. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Number 25. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points. He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden, you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wound.
And so here's the home team. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
He is to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
Yeah, and I think the tendency can be to really rush or push the game a little bit. I think they need to avoid that.
Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field.
That's all you.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Number 5. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 20 points for him.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Count that one.
Something's starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
Here's Gatling. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Clark. On defense, the visitors. 10-point lead. Gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Number 25. No good from outside. Got 3 of his 9 shots to fall. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
How about the effort we're seeing from him on the boards? He's already in double figures.
Yeah, and more importantly, Steve, his rebounds are leading the team.
Number 5 sinks the triple. 23 points in the game.
Man, if their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here. The offense is taking advantage of it. Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Pulls it up, and it goes out of bounds following the shot. Gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Dishes to Clark. Number 53. Offensive rebound. Number 2. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. He's got 21.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Off target with the open look. Going to somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here they come. Number 21. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Number 53. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Gatling defended by Clark. Six to shoot. Misses the jumper. Number 53. Wow, way off on that.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference. Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one. just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
So it's the visitors now. The turnaround jumper. That misses off the backboard.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
The turnaround, no up.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Gantlet defended by Clark. Number 25. Off target from outside.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there, or that he keeps on trying to.
Number 13. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Number 25, defended by Clark. Number 2, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 23.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts. And the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Here's Gatling. A three-pointer off the mark. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. And the ball's just moving to whoever is open. And as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
Number 5. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. He feeds it to Clark. They get it again. There's 1:38 left in the 3rd quarter. Fires the three. Can't get it to go.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Number 21 shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. He's got 5.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You could see that there.
Number 5 releases from the wing and drills it. He's got 25.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Number 13, nailed from three-point land.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
It really does. I mean, it's not possible to give up that many points behind the arc and not pay the price in the end.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
The feed to Clark. From deep. The shot misses.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Number 23. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Passes it to Clark. 1 second left. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Clark. He's off on the 2nd. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The away team up by 10. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Being a low 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance. Number 4. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gone 2 of 8 from long range here. Number 2. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
No good on that one.
You got this.
And he sinks the second. Here's Clark. The tray. It's rebounded by Daniels.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Clark. Number 4. Those 3 pointers off the mark.
Not a bad look at the hoop, just couldn't get it to bounce in for him.
Number 5 hits it from 3-point range. And he has 28 points for the game.
Wow, a fantastic performance from the arc here in the second half.
Number 13. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Number 1. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The first one falls. Good on both. Here's Clark. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
But the margin of error is history.
Well, yeah, there's not much margin at all, Clark. They can't afford to waste any more possessions.
Number 21 somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up.
Yeah, beautiful drive there, going right around the bigger man.
Gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. The one, and this is just the one make. It's up a 3. Good.
And that's his first 3 of the second half after really lighting it up beyond the arc in the first.
Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. From outside the arc, gets it to go. He has 31.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. From deep. No good.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yeah, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
Number 25. It's good from long range.
You know, their 3-point shooting since halftime is about as good as you could possibly ask for, guys.
Now's the time to put the pedal to the metal, boys. Keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up. You can see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that 3, but just didn't get it to go.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Number 53. A follow-up team.
That's how to make your mark on the board, with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on that second opportunity.
Yeah, those are the types of possessions that are really demoralizing for a defense, guys.
Number 1. Off on the lane.
These are incredible rebounding numbers. I'm not sure if we've ever seen anything like this, Clark.
Oh, that's for sure, Steve. I mean, a superhuman performance on the backboards. Well done.
Gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Inside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. In this fourth quarter, pretty dire at 27%. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively, they desperately need a basket. Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
I see him.
Six on the shot clock.
Good D.
Number 25, defended by Clark. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Knocks it loose. They set the pick. Number 25, defended by Clark. Great D that time from Clark.
They had a defender draped all over. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
Jacks up a three, and the shot is good.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Gone, 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Number 21. Number 25. He's open look, but it's no good.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
Number 30. There's the bucket. Good.
Boy, the shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one.
Gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Number 21. On the left block, he sends it through. Gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Kicks it to Clark. Fires from deep. The shot misses.
Well, I think one of the stories has been rebounding.
Gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
And 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. I got a chance to hear what the home team head coach was saying to his players. He said, listen, fellas, I know you're tired, but we can't coast. We've got to go harder. The win's in sight. We've got to power through it and go get it. Guys, pretty inspirational stuff.
Number 2. Off the mark, get a chance to trim it to single digits. At 42% in this final quarter. They swipe it, and they're moving it up. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. And absolutely, Clark, they're just too tough inside.
Yeah, Kevin, they've completely dominated the boards here, and that's a major factor in what looks to be a win.
Come on, you can hit this!
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Being just 35%, they've got to get better looks. Number 23 sinks the three-pointer. He's got 19.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter.
Who's watching here?
Now the dish to Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's it going from the baseline and nails it.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
One-handed slam.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
Here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. Number 13 gets the three-pointer defense.
That's how you have to attack the double team. Find the open man, get the ball out of your hands.
The visitors with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points.
Oh, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle the block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. 1:12 left in the game. Here's Gatling.
After having a really strong start to this game, he just hasn't been able to get it done this half. Well, I guess they can get them when they need them. That's a good job of getting to the miss.
Number 25, defended by Clark.
Come get it, come get it.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Number 21 misses the baby hook. Being just 33%, struggling to get good looks. There's the pick. Number 13. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Tell you what, once he gets going like this, forget about it.
Well, he's in the zone, Steve. I mean, you've been there. Every time he touches the orange, he's looking to score.
stolen.
And I think this is going to be too much to overcome, Clark. What do you think?
All the sand in the hourglass is gone, and I agree with you.
Watch outside! Get up! Get up!
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA and 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.